taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Jayhawks will boot it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cougars offense will have the football first. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, Bill.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air, it's Kane. They're working that left side. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Hand off from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Houston will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. So Kansas offense will take the field. First time. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him, but Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. He's got it. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Houston offense comes onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
The Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a man. It's Kane. Working that left side now. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. A 1st down run in the red zone. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. using his feet. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cougars!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll give it to the back. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. All right, guys, let's chat about Kansas. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough at this level. That's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
He'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end.
And after a successful run like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Jayhawks are marching down the field. Here we go. The running back has it. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. And the Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. The give to the tailback. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Jayhawks back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Jayhawks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Marshall. Unloads it left. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a 1st down in the red zone at the 11. They'll try it over the left side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He wants it all. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Quarterback running on the draw.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Back to pass. Makes the grab. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. To the air on first down. Shoots it to the left. Got his man. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he's been making a...
Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Power football with the run. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. They'll give it to him again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. It's complete to the left. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. The Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to run for it. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. 4th down, and a field goal's not going to help much. They'll try to keep the drive alive by converting here. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the 1st. Snagged in the middle. It's Hayes. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. The lone back's got it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Powers forward. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Catch in the middle, it's Thurman. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires one high and deep. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play with the return.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
And now this offense will take the field again. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He wants to change this route. Back to throw. It's Marshall. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Plucks it out of the air. Got room at the 35. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
That is a total bust by the defense. You can't go out there with 6 DBs and allow a wide receiver to be that wide open, make the catch, and then even make a nice run after it. Somebody made a big mistake in the back end.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Kansas 17, Houston 7.
He'll bring it out. It's Barry Johnson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Got a man. It's Brown. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pulls it in. It's Rainey. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. On the run, it's Rainey. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed 1st down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go.
Dropping back, it's Kane. Grab near the marker, it's Thurman. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the 1st half.
You find great matchups where you see, I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebacker.
Turning it on!
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slot.
Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on 1st down. A strike downfield. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a 1st down, and they've got to show this urgency. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Wants to throw on 1st down. quickly complete. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Motion from the wide receiver. The give out of the gun. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Kane. Fires to the big fella. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Cougars come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. 2nd half just about ready to start, and Houston will kick it off.
Houston, 7.
And he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Kansas offense returns to the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the 1st half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball. And
this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the 2nd half.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. The Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Now improvising. He'll pull it down. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. And the Jayhawks with the 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The throw to the outside is complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Jayhawks are on the move. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the 2nd half if you're on defense.
Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. And the Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Jayhawks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Might be changing the route. Back to pass, it's Marshall. Looking left. Pulls it in. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. And the Jayhawks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Might be looking to run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Jayhawks! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Houston wants to play fast.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Houston will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Dropping back, it's Marshall. Got his man to the left. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. First down here for the offense.
Come on, set.
One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
On the run, deep down the right side. Touchdown, right choke, Jayhawk. And the pummeling has started.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Send the tight end in motion. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Hand off from the gun. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Houston has it with a 1st and goal.
Pound 55 weak.
To the air, it's Kane. Got it set up on the outside. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Cougar.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the ground, he's got it again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Jayhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. And the Jayhawks will punt this one away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll put that return to a stop with the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33.
Let's go.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Caught near the sticks. It's Thurman. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready. They were disciplined and made a good play on the football.
And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Kane. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Houston going up tempo.
1st down for the offense.
The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Now from inside the red zone. It's complete on the right side. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Number 86.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
He'll try the left side. Got the first down and more. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The Jayhawks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Quarterback extends the play. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
Here comes the Houston offense once again. Back to pass. It's Kane. Finds his man. It's Thurman. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give him a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
The Cougars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Just a short pass to the tight end.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Finds his man. It's Brown. The Cougars want to crank the tempo.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? Houston is moving it quickly down the field.
And 1st down for the offense.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thurman. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. And the Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Here's the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Catch in the middle. It's Thurman. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Wants to keep it in the air. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 1st and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in.
1st and goal, Houston.
To the air. It's Kane. Here's the pressure. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. To the air on 2nd down. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the error.
Give him 6. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? And you can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some win. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back and keep that momentum going.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. The give as they work on that clock. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the back. Got the first down and more. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Leaves it with the running back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And the Jayhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. At midfield, he's got room. Breaks into the open. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Handoff to the lone back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He fought them off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He needed a little late boost from the crossbar, but he gets it to go through. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. He'll bring it out. It's Barry Johnson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Kane. Snagged out of the air.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
He's taking a deep shot. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. It's one thing to execute early in the game. In tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment, or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle. Win those one play at a time.